And now it is my great pleasure to welcome back to our stage the amazing Pete Kirkland and Second Shot.
Ever since it's been a long time coming, and I know change is gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Lord
breath away, Pete. I was like, oh, my goodness. Man can sing. And the band can play. Thank you, gentlemen. So I want to start out with a reading. I want to thank Diane Dyer because, oh my goodness. Anyway, sorry. I want to thank Diane Dyer because she posted this on Facebook. And I was like, oh. And I want to share it with all of you in case you missed it. It is by Becky Helmsley. She sat at the back, and they said she was shy. She led from the front, and they hated her pride. They asked her advice, and then questioned her guidance. They branded her loud, then were shocked by her silence. When she shared no ambition, they said it was sad. So she told them her dreams, and they said she was mad. They told her they'd listen, then covered their ears, and gave her a hug while they laughed at her fears. And she listened to all of it, thinking she should. But the girl, they told her to be best as she could. But one day she asked what was best for herself, instead of trying to please everyone else. So she walked to the forest and stood with the trees. She heard the wind whisper and dance with the leaves. She spoke to the willow, the elm, and the pine. And she told them what she'd been told time after time. She told them she felt she was never enough. She was either too little or far, far too much. Too loud or too quiet, too fierce or too weak, too wise or too foolish, too bold or too meek. Then she found a small clearing surrounded by firs, and she stopped. And she heard what the trees said to her. And she sat there for hours, not wanting to leave, for the forest said nothing. It just let her breathe. So today's ritual is going to be a little bit different, and I wish I could do it without a mask, but I can't. So lock the doors. I don't want anybody leaving the theater when they know what's going to happen. And if I cry all the way through this, so what?
So what?
Christine S. Young, I want to thank you for your brilliance, for your voice, and for your talent. You are a blessing to me, and you are certainly a blessing to Genesis. Randy Singer, other than Susan Hall, you are the very first, and Charles, but he's not here. From the very beginning, this has been your community. And I know that sometimes you are on that little roller coaster ride. But I know you persevere because you're a practitioner, you have a practitioner's heart, and you know how this works. And I love all of the inspiration that you've given to me. So thank you. And Genesis, thank you. And if I forget people's names, it's not because I don't know who you are, it's because my brain is muddled. Well, not muddled, but you know. Dave Panic, oh my God. A prayer extraordinaire. I am so happy. You said yes to Genesis. You said yes to becoming a practitioner. This community needs your voice, just like I did when you showed up. So thank you. I love you, and so does Genesis. What do I say to a fellow goddess? somebody who's got courage, is not afraid to swear when needed, like that, and knows it's still spiritual, it still comes from the heart. You are a strong, bold, amazing woman, Karen Williams, and don't you ever, ever forget that. And I love you deeply. As Nakasha would say, let me see. Let me see how do I do this, doesn't matter. Joanne Rochefort, what can I say, my friend? You are a delight, a presence, and you love my dog as much as I do. And for that means the world to me. When you came home and sent that message, I was like, oh my God, thank you. His mom's come home. And so I love your presence, and I love and appreciate your abundance consciousness. And so thank you for sharing that with me and with this community. Oh, I love the hair. It's gorgeous. Michelle, I wish you could still grow in locks. I miss those a lot. I feel like so much connection happened when we took our dogs for walks. And I love your brilliance, and I love your vault. And you know what I mean by that. And I just love and adore you, so thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Can I do that? No, my husband would kill me. I was going to step over the chair, but I'd probably catch my foot and fall. Is this Casey? Casey, my friend, you don't know this, but sometimes when I spend time with your wife and we pray, you come tell me things that I'm supposed to share with her. And so, I don't know what that connection is. What I love about you both most is that I know you love and adore her. And that means the world to me. And I know you've been part of Genesis, so thank you for showing up here today. I greatly appreciate it, and so does the community. I was trying to figure out who you two were until I got here. You know exactly how I feel about you. Every cell of my being adores you. And I love that we pray together all the time. And thank you so much for me. You, my friend, the mother of this community, or at least the mother of the family, but I think it's one and the same. It's, change is coming. And I adore that you're stepping out and really claiming Susan Hall's life for Susan Hall. And I adore you, and I know we're going to keep in touch because I love your brilliance, and I love your softness, that place in you where your heart really shines. So thank you. Okay, somebody get me Kleenex if they would, please. Hi, Dawn. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. I know that the community hasn't seen a lot of you because we didn't see a lot of each other for quite some time, so it's nice to have you back in the community. I appreciate the personal connection that you and I have made and that you showing up, and so that means a lot to me, and I hope we can stay in touch. So thank you. Yeah. You're adorable. You really are. I love your energy. I love that you stepped up for this community. And I wish we got spent more time together so I could have got to know you really on a much deeper level. But never forget how much this community needs you. And it's your creativity and your consciousness. And I know that Cynthia's going to make sure you're the next practitioner. So follow that path and follow your heart. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, my husband. I love you, thank you. Ooh, and he got me a lot. Lori Bradbury. You are one special lady. I want you to know that. I love our walks together. I love that we're going to party tonight together. I adore your consciousness.
And I'm glad that you stepped up to be on the board. It means a lot to me, it means a lot to this community. So thank you so much for just being you and sticking with it. Thanks. Sweet Ann. I love it. You ask for a prayer request every single Sunday, and what I love the most, I have never had you ask for a prayer request about you. It's always about your family. And so I know how important that is to you, and I really appreciate that you show up here and without your family. You know, you come because it's good for you and your soul, and I appreciate the support you've given me for all the time I've been here. And like you said, you make sure you reach out, because we already had that discussion that that's not my shining star, if you will. So thank you. Mr. Boyle, what can I say about Cal? You're dang lucky you met this woman. And I'm dang lucky you did too, because I don't think I really knew you before. Maybe in passing, but I didn't really know who you were until you and Anna got together. So I love what you bring to this community. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss how you make her light up. And so thank you for your consciousness and the time and the gifts that you give here, known and unknown, to the community. My second practitioner that graduated with Dave, what a consciousness, my friend. What a delight. And like the people of Cambodia, I would follow you anywhere just to hear you laugh. You are an amazing, open heart, Anna Hawthorne, and I adore you, so thank you. Charles, what am I gonna do when I can't have you anymore? I just want to thank you for being part of the community and showing up. You showed up even probably when you weren't supposed to. So, so thank you for being part of Genesis. Thank you for constantly loving and supporting me, and thank you for loving and supporting this community. It really means a lot to everybody, and especially to me. So thank you. Thomas, hey, so far so good, huh? You're just one of the good guys. You really are. You never complain. You always smile. You're always coming in with nice, good, clean energy, and I adore that about you. And don't lose that. Don't lose that. And so I appreciate you. I appreciate that you supported me on my journey, and I know that you'll support the new minister out there. So thank you. Oh. What the heck do you guys? And thank you, my friend. Thank you for trusting me, and thank you for being you, being honest, being vulnerable, and staying connected with me. I really appreciate it. And I know that you've got lots of stuff, good stuff in store for you, so don't lose sight of that. Sebastian, I love that you have the courage to be who you are and to express yourself fully. Don't lose that. Don't let anybody take that away from you. And people will try. So you trust your inner light, okay? So it's been a while. Hang on. It's there. Mud Mama. Yeah. But I'm going to call you Mud Mama because that's what popped into my head. I haven't seen you in a while, girlfriend. I adore you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for all you bring to this community. I know you've been there online watching and have never really lost connection, but it's good to see you in the flesh. And I'm happy your life is going so well and that you found your place. So thanks.
And I love your hair.
Thank you. I forget your daughter's name. Holly, how are you? I don't know you that well, but I know you're connected to her. Smart choice. And I'll say what I said to Sebastian, because you look like you got that really bright light in your eyes. Don't want anybody doing that, okay? It's important. Okay. Oh, I don't know how I missed that. Andrew? I'm sorry, my friend, I don't know how I missed this row. I'm going to sit over here. You are an absolute delight. You have been with Genesis, I don't know how long, but longer than I have. You've been there every single morning. You know, you sat at the door during COVID and greeted people that were coming in. You've done the offering now for us here. And it's really important to this community. And when you weren't coming, I really missed you. So I'm glad you're back. And I know the community is too. And I know we'll stay in touch on Facebook. Okay, thanks, Andrew. You know, when we had lunch, the kindest thing you said to me was how much you were going to miss me. I really adore, Diane, how present you are and how spiritual you are in everything you do, even at Whole Foods, because I know you bring yourself to that. So I want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you for our connection. And I wish we'd spent more time together. But who knows? Yeah, so thank you. Oh my God, what do I say about you, my friend?
Just a hug.
Just a hug? No, that's not enough. Yeah. So Jim, what I will say is, you know, I adore you. You remind me of a really good friend I have in Santa Fe. He just showed up again and as an entirely different person, and that's so much the same. So there's some energy there that I need and greatly appreciate that you provided that for me. And so I deeply am grateful for our friendship and all you bring to this community. So thank you. Thanks. I don't. Okay, you and I, this is going to be hard, huh? So Cynthia, 5.5 years, oh my goodness. We have been through everything together. And we've had really good times, we've had some rocky times, and yet what I know right now is the two of us are having really deep times. And I love and appreciate that about the two of us, that together we're willing to grow and shift and change and become better people. So, thank you. I love you. Okay. Well, thank you, Monica. It's good to see you. I've missed seeing you at the center, and I know the circumstances and all of that, but it's great to have you back. You're solid. And I didn't really get to know you all that well, but I do appreciate you and you showing up and you being present and your willingness to do this work. So thank you. And our phone calls, I like our phone calls. So thanks. Sarah. Hi, sweetheart. You, my friend, are a force to be reckoned with. I read your posts on Facebook and think, I wish I had this much of a courage. So thank you for being you. Thank you for never, ever stopping believing what you believe is right and doing it no matter what people say or anything. You stand firm in who you are, and I love that about you. So you're a shining example for me, so thank you. Hi, beautiful. It's been 5.5 years for you. You have more strength and more courage than you realize. And that's what I love and appreciate most about you, is that you persevere, you never give up, and you always do it with style. Oh my God, that was grace. And that's what I love the most, the style of that, but the grace. I love your grace style, so thank you. Thanks. Hello, my friend. It's good to see you. And could you shut off my mic for a minute? Sorry. Michael Johns, you're like a pillar to this community. You're here every single Sunday. Sometimes I just forget how special that really is, because I'm here because, you know, I'm a minister, but you're here because you truly love this community and you want to be here. And I appreciate that. I appreciate your heart, and I appreciate the deep dive you take in all the different studies that you're doing. And we'll do that in the class together. All right.
You are the good that I deserve in my life. And I praise you, and I praise you in the name of love.
Vicki, I can't think of enough to say about you. You know what most people don't know is your creative wisdom. All of the ideas that you come up with, they overflow out of you like a fountain. And I love that you share those, even though we didn't get to implement all of them. There's still time to implement all of your ideas. So keep those ideas coming, because whether they stick to the wall or whether they fall on the ground, they're important to be expressed. And so I love you, and look how you heal. You're an amazing, amazing example of what this philosophy teaches. Mr. Way. I love you to know that. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for, Joy. And you're a delight to know. And you're strong, and you have great, great courage. Don't ever downplay that, okay? Miss Laura, I know sometimes I just pissed you off, and I'm sorry for that. Was never my intention. I adore you. I adore who you are. I adore what you bring to this community. And I want you to know that, and I want you to continue to do that, because this community needs your light, okay? Oh, well. No. Okay. I'm not sure that I recognize you.
No, I'm just
Oh, Pace. Pace. Well, this is my second to the last Sunday here, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that you're being part of this community. I hope you'll come back. It's a loving community, and you'll feel the heart like I did. So thank you. If you think for one moment I'm going to forget you guys, not going to happen. Pete Kirkland, what I know, and I tried to convince you over and over again, please come back. There is something when you sing, and I'm sure it's wherever you sing, that every cell in my being just goes, whoa! I give my best talks when you're the guest musician here. So thank you so much for all you've given to Genesis, and especially for showing up right now as I'm saying my goodbyes. I love and appreciate you, and I wish I could have known you better. Thanks. Ronnie? Right? Yeah. We don't know Ronnie, but here's what we do know. It's amazing, the musicianship that happens here at Genesis. And I want to appreciate you for stepping up today in a nanosecond and providing drummage, if you will. But just thank you, because it always amazes me how much talent we attract to this community. So thank you for being part of that. Yes. Frank? No better guitar player on the planet, right? Yeah. That roll your eyes, it's true. The most heartbreaking day of my life was when I had to meet you all at the other building and watch you pack up all your stuff. And I am just grateful, as is Genesis, that you're back and you're sharing your talent with us, because you are amazing, and I'm going to miss you, so thank you. Mr. Breck, nobody knows this, but you and I have shared a lot of conversations, and I truly love and appreciate you. I appreciate that you stepped up and said yes to this in a very short period of time, and showed up that Sunday and said, I'll sing. And I was like, hey, I didn't even know you could sing. And so I hope we stay connected, even though now you're not going to have to tell me who's playing on Sunday. I still want to know what's going on. Okay, that's good. Just add me, then I'll know. But I want you, all kidding aside, I want you to know how much I love and appreciate everything that you have done for me personally and for this community because of that. So it's not forgotten and it's not missed, and I love you for that. So, thanks. I love that picture.
Yeah, me too.
So I want you to know, as we do these graceful endings, we are doing this because you cannot have graceful new beginnings unless you have a graceful ending. And so I want each and every one of you to know how you touched my heart. Individually, I've told you that. But how you touched my heart, how you've changed me, how you've made me a better person, a better minister. And I appreciate and love that about each and every one of you. So thank you for that. And now, let's get back up on stage, Pete Kirkland and Second Shot.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Hold, please.
Hang on. Oh, okay. I'll just stand here. Drew? Christine, thank you so much for supporting this community. I know you found us because of Courtney. You guys grew up together. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope
even with all of these changes, you will continue to be part of this Genesis family. And Deborah, oh my God, girl, do we wish you were here.
Yeah.
We love you, Deborah Drune. Everybody, shout out to Deborah. Thank you so much for your friendship. I'll quit harassing you about moving back from Texas. I know that you have found your tribe down there, but we love and miss you, and I know we're going to stay connected because I love you deeply and so appreciate all your talent. So thank you. One more? David Johns, thank you, sir. Thank you, Kat. David, thank you so much for being part of this community. If some of you don't know, through all of this, David has moved to Arizona. He is starting a coaching business. And so I wish you well, my friend. I know you have got the consciousness and the heart to do that. And I greatly appreciate all you have given me and shown me and all you've given this community of Genesis. So thank you. We good? Patty Perry. Patty Perry or Barry? Oops, Perry. I should. Oh my God. Patty, I'm sorry. I know I should know you. But unless you type into chat how we're connected, I'm just going to say thank you for being here this Sunday. And I greatly appreciate it. And whatever our heart-to-heart connection is, I know it will go on. Unless you type something. Nope. Okay. All right, man, you're up.
Come on, stand up and clap your hands, y'all. Come
Thank you.